how cool is it knowing that you got De'Aaron trying to help other teams, and like both of them said, you all come together as a team to help each other when it comes to that?
Exactly. I mean, like I said, it's not a big thing for me, but I definitely want to, influence the younger guys. I want to, show the younger guys how to do things. Us being top players and, getting kind of big deals, it kind of shows the young guys what you could do if you put in that hard work. Because none of this is going to come without, putting in that hard work and performing on the field. So, like I said, the main thing is the main thing, and that's playing football. But Derek is actually doing a great job. He has Dreamfield, the app. You can go on there and you can, get a whole bunch of deals and all this and all that. So, and him personally, he said, if I'm not mistaken, half of his earnings, he's going to try to give back to our team, So, and the thing with our team is that if anyone on our team needs help with money, anything, they can come to anyone on the team and we all help. It's a brotherhood, so I don't think nobody really worries about who's getting the most or people get mad about anything like that. Your time will come.
And now the fact that you all are bringing the youth back, that you back into the university.
Yeah.
Have you got in contact with any other defensive players, linebackers, anybody from Miami as far as
like old heads?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had a Paradise camp and there was a whole bunch of old heads up there. I'm actually pretty close to John Beeson, so he talked to us all the time and he just tells us, how the old days were. And then obviously we got Ed Reed, and Ed Reed is that's my guy. So we get a lot of knowledge from them, a lot of experience, And then Ed Reed, I talk to him every day and get him, especially like during the season, more so what I'm saying. And then during the game, I get the play call and I instantly look at Ed Reed and he's telling me what the play is, what's going to happen, this and that. So with those type of guys, you can just play fast, and not really worry about a whole lot.
And then last question, is there anybody that you would say you're comparable to or you play your game to, or at least that you pattern your game after as far as your position?
I don't know. I think not in the hockey,
NFL.
not in the NFL.
Yeah, the NFL. Anybody you like or you
I would feel like
watch?
maybe Justin Simmons from the Broncos. I think me and him got the same body type. I wouldn't say necessarily play the exact same, but I feel like I'm one of a kind, honestly. I play everywhere, I do anything. I just, I do whatever I can do for my team to win. So that's the main thing, and I try to be great at everything. It's hard to be great at everything, and I'm obviously not, but I try to do everything just to, give especially the NFL, give them a reason why I'm the best DB in college football.
What have you done in the last few years to turn yourself into one of the better DBs, certainly in this conference?
Yeah, it's just all the work that I put in. Off season, training, and I'm one guy who's big on film. Just to learn what plays are coming. What routes, what formations, this and that. That all gives you a big hint on what plays you're going to get first, second, third down. So I'm very instinctive on those type of things, and I think that allows me to play very fast. So I think that's one of my upper hands on the game.
Well, one of the transfers that has been part of rebuilding your team right now. When a team gets a lot of new additions to the portal like that, what do you think is like the biggest key to just having to gel quickly enough to get that process going as fast as possible?
I think the main thing is just, coming in and putting your head down and just working, If you go in there, you watch extra film, you get with the coaches, you get with the players, and you build that chemistry. I feel like everything is, it's kind of simple, especially personally our defense. It's a very simple defense. It allows you to play fast, so if you come in and you just really put in that work for that time, you'll come out on the good side. So.
When I see specifically from Florida State, you guys have dominated that series in recent years. Last year, the big win. What do you feel is the key to the consistency against an in-state rival, which is obviously important to kind of keep that for many reasons?
It's the biggest game. It's the biggest rival, one of the biggest rivalries in college football, and I think we just take a lot of pride in it. That's one thing that really gets the fire going. We can't lose those type of games. So we got that mentality going into it every week. Especially going into that week, we we got to win this game. And I think every player, locks in, every coach locks in, even 10 times harder, and we just come out and we play the game. So it'll be the same thing this year.
Do you feel a little extra personally motivated because of 2 years ago going to Tallahassee again this year looked like even a little more than just because of the usual motivation to play up?
I mean, yeah. So like 2 years ago when we went there, that was my first time playing Florida State.
Yeah.
I mean, it motivated me a little bit more because I broke my leg that game. But I think it motivates every player on our team just the same amount. It's the big rivalry. So.
Just to follow up on what you were saying before about being instinctive. So, I mean, have you always been that way, or is that something you kind of learned by watching film and you can kind of enhance that?
I've kind of always been that way because I've always watched film. I've always known what the other team was going to do, and I also played quarterback when I was in high school. So I kind of know quarterback reads. I kind of know how to get them off track. I kind of know how to do certain things to mess with the quarterback, and I feel like that gives me an upper hand playing safety and being back there looking at the quarterback the whole time. So I think that's one thing I could do. I mean, obviously tackling, I personally feel like I need to improve in that area, but that's something that I work on all the time. And then man coverage, and I got to work on that too. But all three of those things, I feel like make me a very dynamic safety, and I think that makes me one of the best safeties in the country.
Now, obviously, you're back, but you guys lost some good talent to the NFL on defense.
Yeah.
When you look around the locker room, I mean, how good could this? Do you think this defense could still be as good or better than last year?
1,000. I mean, we lost our 2 ends, but that's one thing that Miami produces is D ends. So anyone who steps up to the plate, I feel like will shine at that position. Like I said, it's a very simple defense, honestly. Coach Diaz allows us to play fast, get upfield, get to the quarterback, and you got the right guys. We'll win every time.
With him being the coordinator now on defense, Manny, how does that change things at all? I guess with him kind of.
I feel like it gives us more confidence. Having a head coach. You've seen what he's done in the past as defensive coordinator. He's been our head coach for the past 3 years, so just that feeling of security around us, and especially him coming back to the defensive coordinator role, it's a no-brainer what we should do and the things that we can do in the future.
I'm sorry, I missed this earlier, but I guess why were you hesitant at first to get the vaccine?
I've just never been a fan of getting vaccines at all. Like I'm very just a natural type person. I don't take medicine. I'm not a big fan of any of those type of things. So I was kind of against it, and then I seen some of my family members get it, and then obviously I didn't want to miss a game due to COVID. I didn't want to miss, I didn't want to get any of my teammates sick. Mike Harlow's my roommate. I don't want to get him sick and mess his, some of his games up. So I got unselfish and decided to get it. So
Is that a big thing as far as talking to teammates? This isn't just about you; it's about
the team.
hurting the team.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you come down with it.
And I mean, Coach Diaz emphasized a lot, and that's one of the main things. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think 85% of our team has been vaccinated.
You're close to it.
Very close, very close to it. So we're on track to it. So we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure there's some people on our team that are very against it, and I mean, I don't blame them at all. They can do what they do. They wear a mask when they're in the building with us. So as long as they're out there on the field, as long as they're safe, as long as my team feels good and confident, that's all I care about.